Tiles is a system that Kimberbell came out with that can help you graph out, I guess, map out the designs that you want to put on your design, on your project. It's similar to what you do in a long arm.
Sure.
Or even free motion quilting on your domestic machine, whichever one you would do.
So it's the quilting, but it's on your embroidery machine.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So basically, you do it basically the same way as you do a quilt.
Sure.
You sandwich it just like you do. The biggest thing that you have to remember is that you need to have the little bit of excess around it all everywhere.
What do you mean by excess?
Okay, you need at least 3 inches around your project.
Okay.
So that when you put it into the hoop, if you're going to go to the edge, you want to be able to get right to the edge of your project.
So you're saying the backing of the quilt needs to be about 3 inches larger, just like what we would see on a long arm, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Or even when you're doing domestic, on your domestic machine, you want your back a little bit larger, and then your batting is just a little bit larger than that, and then your project itself. Now this one was really easy because it was easy to map out because of the size of it.
Okay.
It was 18 inches wide, and I thought, okay, what size clear blue tile do I want to use without having to, I mean, you have to do multiple hoopings, obviously.
Sure.
But without having to go over the edges too much or whatever. First thing, like I said, you have to kind of map it out. Decide what size you want to do, length and width.
Easy.
I am actually going to put this on here, and I'm going to mark it really quick.
Okay.
And you definitely need your crosshairs here and your dot in the middle.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then the next thing I do is I mark my corners.
Yes.
Okay, then that way I know how to where I'm going to line it up on my next go around. Okay? So I mean that one doesn't matter because that's in the corner anyway. So I'm going to mark my corners.
Okay.
This is all going to be the same size, so I don't need to worry about putting a size in there.
Right.
Okay. So then I'm going to pull that off, and you can vaguely see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
You guys can probably see it a little bit, and then I would go to the next one. But I'm not going to do that with you guys. Okay. Now, the next thing is this is an 8 by 12.
Okay.
So I always like to step it up one hoop.
I agree, totally.
Yeah.
I want to have as much wiggle room as possible.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I've got my 9 by 14 hoop.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is that you have to remember where your center of your hoop is on here.
Okay.
Lengthwise and vertical.
And you're just trying to get it as close as you can because we can move the needle.
Right.
Yes.
Now,
okay.
you can see I have some raw edges here. And my design is going to come close to my edge. So what I do recommend, if it is going to cross over on your edges at all, I highly recommend that you use Kimberbell tape.
Yes.
Okay? Because you don't want your foot catching on this as it comes up and then cause you some issues. So I'm going to take my Kimberbell tape here because I can almost guarantee it's going to go over to the edge.
Okay. All right. We're going to just slide this in here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to hit embroidery.
Okay. Now, where is my...
Well, my needle is definitely not over the crosshairs.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my laser.
Okay.
Okay, so let's hit my laser.
All right, I can see that.
See where that's at, and then I'm going to go to layout here.
But I need to be up here.
Yep, I'm going to go to my layout, and I'm going to move it.
All right.
So move right there. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up.
Ah, look at that.
I hope you can, I can't see where you're at there.
Right here.
Okay.
We need to get up here.
Okay.
So go ahead and...
All right, let's hit this button.
And what do you know? We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So the needle is over that center position, and then all I have to do is go ahead, hit start, and it's going to start embroidering. So how cool is that?